my Sagittarius babies. How you doing? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday over here in the Americas. What's happening with you? What's happening with you? What's happening with you? This is going to be your How's Your Money, How's Your Honey reading for January 2020. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 2 for overall energy, and I let the oracle cards fall where they will. Sagittarius, what you got going on? Seems like some of y'all have been kind of impulsive recently. That's the feeling I have right now. Let's see what the cards say about all of this. Thank you to those of you that have liked, shared, and subscribed. I appreciate you so much. Please continue. If you've not liked, shared, and subscribed, please do so. This is resonating with you. As Grandmama used to say, eat the fish, leave the bones. What's for you is for you. If it ain't, leave it for the next one. 2 more shuffles. What did y'all do over the holidays, Sagittarius? Look ahead. Like y'all lost your mind. Alright, let's get the cards down on the table. This is an enhanced reading. 3 for money, 3 for honey. 2 sets of cards. Let's see what we got going on. So Sagittarius, from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy, victory and success on the front end, recognition and reward on the back end. Okay, that's good. So for your money, patience, spiritual strength, obstacles and challenges. For your love, intuition, light, and third eye chakra. That's been coming up a lot today. I think this is my 3rd or 4th reading, and that is the 2nd or 3rd time it has popped up. So from the little deck, overall energy, victory and success is pulling the Princess of Wands. Recognition and reward is pulling the World card. For your money, patience pulls the Tower. Spiritual strength pulls the Chariot. Obstacles and challenges pulls the King of Wands. For your love row, intuition pulls the King of Swords. Light pulls the Star card. And third eye chakra pulls the Knight of Cups. Okay. So with your overall energy, this has been kind of weird today because it's been doing this. There's a definitive line between what's here on the surface, the top part, and what's over here on the bottom end of your overall energy. And by top and bottom, this is what people are seeing. It's not only what you feel, but this is kind of what you're projecting out there. So with this combination, you may feel like a little bit of wanderlust, like you want to just get in the car and go. For some of you, you're trying to find this victory and success, but you're not sure what direction you need to go in or what place you need to be in. Maybe that's better stated. What place you need to be in to have this, Sagittarius. On the bottom end, you're looking for the recognition and the reward. You've put some time in, especially with your money. So even though you did a few little impulsive things towards the end of the year, you are looking for some recognition, maybe from your partner or maybe from family member, about whatever joint finances you may have and how much you've been able to stack away. On the other side of this, as far as relationships are concerned, you may be looking for kudos from your partner, maybe for something that you did, kind of feeling like you may or may not get it. This is in your overall energy though, so whether you're hearing it and it's validated from somebody else, it's still there. You feel it, you know you've done a good job, and you're done. So whatever little project you may have been working on, trying to save money or trying to better yourself for your relationship, you're past that phase. Ending that up, end of the year, a lot of 2019 stuff, you might just be shutting the chapter down on that and moving forward, kind of have that energy. In a nutshell, you got all the knowledge you can get out of whatever it is you've been trying to do, and it's time to just be done with it and move forward. With your money, with the Tower sitting on top of the patience, a lot of you have been patiently waiting for something as far as your money is concerned. But in order for anything to happen, it's going to have to have a shakeup. Sorry. This is the second time this has popped up tonight. So you may be dealing with some folks that have had a hand in helping you get to where you are, and you've been kind of just patiently waiting on them to do whatever it is they're going to do. However, you got a Tower. So there's going to be a shakeup at some point. This may be if you are in a business partnership with somebody, or if you have, if you offer to front somebody some money for something, probably going to blow up in your face. I hate to say that, Sagittarius, but that's kind of the energy. You've been patiently doing whatever this is. That's just sitting there on the bottom. But the end result is not going to be what you expect. With this shakeup, you're going to find out some things that maybe you were not aware of prior to, which may actually make you withdraw your money from wherever it is or whatever people you've been working with, collaborating with. You move out of that energy. You need to move into some spiritual strength because you're going to need it. I'm just saying. And you're going to have to make a decision about which way you're going with your money. Seems like the people you've been dealing with, you may have been trying to support somebody with your money, and it ain't working. Here again, you got the Tower right here. It's not working. So you're going to have to make, indecision is not going to cut this. You're not going to be able to just sit there and say, well, I'm just going to wait. See, no. You're going to have to make a yes or no decision. You're going to have to choose either go left or right. This is not the kind of energy where you're going to be able to just ride the fence and just wait to see what the fuck happens at the end of anything. Ain't going down like that, especially with the Tower there. The shit will shake up, and you're going to have to make a determination. And this is kind of akin to the Aquarius reading I just did. Some of you got your love and your money kind of mixed up together, and usually that's not a good thing. Especially if you've been supporting somebody or supporting somebody and their kids, however that's resonating. And yes, my lights just went out. We have a power problem in my building. Those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know this. At any rate, we move along. Whatever level of support you've been giving this other person, you're going to have to rely on your spiritual strength. And that's a 9 card. So, this is the second or third time this card has popped up today too. So a lot of you, this is last year's shit, and just because December 31st came and went, the universe don't give a fuck about dates and times and shit. So you may be at the end now, even though you're in 2020 cleaning up things that went on in 2019. But you are, and that's major energy right there. You're going to have to make the decision to move. However that's resonating with you, to move on from the project, the people, the person that you've probably been kind of undergirding with your dollars, and take your money somewhere else. At the end of all of this, with the obstacles and challenges, it's that impulse right there. It's the impulse I was talking about. A lot of you did impulsive shit with your money. I'm just saying. And so now you got to pay the piper. Some of you may have overspent or overgave, if you will, oversupported. And so now it's going to create some problems in your financial situation. You're going to have to get it together. And this is fire. This is you, Sagittarius. Don't act like it ain't. You can see that red even in the dark. So it's time to take a step back. You're going to have to make some decisions on the fly about this. If there are romantic situations going on here with your money, again, you're going to have to get with this right there with the Tower. And it's going to be, as well as talking about you've been patiently doing something, it's going to take some patience to get you out of what you're into right now. You're not going to be able to just snatch all your stuff. You are definitely going to have to make a definitive, I don't know how redundant I'm going to sound, but you're going to have to definitely make a definitive decision on what you're doing. And for a lot of you, it's going to mean you're going to have to walk away from a romantic situation so you can get your finances together. When we get to your romance, we got the big boo-ha-ha right here, all about the business. And a lot of you are going to have to get right here with this and follow your intuition when it comes to your love relationship. It seems like some of you may have just done some shit, and this is the same kind of energy from Aquarius, may have done some shit thinking somebody was going to come through and do whatever and help whatever, and they didn't. And so now you're going to have to bring it right back here. And this is all about the business. If the queen is a bitch, this one here is something else. And you're going to have to get right back to the basics real quick and get real cold and distance yourself from whatever emotional situation so you can get yourself together. On the other end of that, you're going to have to stand up in your light. A lot of you have not been doing this. You have to stand up in your light in order to start manifesting. A lot of you, again, have been riding the fence and looking at this Chariot card. You've just been standing in the middle of the road like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But you're going to have to do something. If you want your hopes, wishes, and dreams to come through, you cannot be complacent. Second time this card's popped up with the same energy. You can't be complacent and just be laying around like, oh, it'll be okay and my lover's going to ride. Yeah, it ain't going to happen. You're going to have to get up in your light and get up off your butt. I'm just saying, so you can start manifesting. And this is major energy. So if you're in a situation, again, where somebody's been kind of sucking you dry, and your money roll up here, it's not just about you and somebody else and your money. There are a lot of different little scenarios in that. However, it feels like a lot of you have just been kind of backpedaling and not trying to stand up in your own light for all of that and just do whatever somebody else has wanted to do. And subsequently, you've just been kind of laying around hoping and wishing your hopes, wishes, and dreams just fall into your lap, and it hasn't happened yet. In order for this to happen, you're going to have to get in your light. You're going to have to make some choices and decisions, and they may be difficult to make, but you're going to have to make them so you can get here, so you can see what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself and not you trying to manifest something for somebody else. It's not working. I'm just saying, it's not working. At the end of all of this, the third eye chakra, and that it is the bookend to the intuition card. It's coming right back to the same thing, what you see, but not what you see with your physical eyes. It's that what you see with your intuition. You're going to have to follow this in order to get the kind of emotional support that you're looking for. Yeah, I know usually I'm talking about him singing praises a little, but this is also about emotional support. Oh, my lights came back on. There you go. You're going to have to use your intuition to figure out who's offering you emotional support. It may be looking one way with one person, and you may be just getting to the point where you're finding out, you fucking up my life and my money. You got to go. For others of you, it just, you've been trying to juggle too much, too many people, and it's not you following your intuition. You've got to rely on your intuition. If you want to have the best outcome for you, you're going to have to start following your intuition. Let's see what the oracle cards have for you, Sagittarius. For your house, your money, house, your honey. January is a good time to sit back and reassess. I always liken January to Mercury retrograde, kind of. It's kind of like that period between going backwards and going forwards. This is the first month of the year. It's a good time to sit down and look over your shoulder, look at decisions and things that you did last year and where they helped and where they harmed you, and make corrections. And that may mean for a lot of you, you're making decisions about cutting people out. The Chariot card. The Tower moment that you have regarding your money may just push you into this back to business and off the bullshit. And that you've got intuition kind of just hunking around down here in the lover's row. Use your intuition, and if it's telling you something other than what you're seeing, trust your gut, because it's not going to ever lie to you. All right, let's see what we got. It's not personal. Claim your boundaries. I'll be damned. Call on your joy guides. Feed your spirit and learn. Oh, hell, let me just pull one more just cuz. Name your higher self. Okay. It's all running together. Dealing with your money, it's not personal. It's not personal. When you're dealing with other people and your money, it shouldn't be personal. And as bad as we like to say, I'm in love and I just want to share, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good, but it should not be personal. You're talking about your coin and the direction you're trying to go in your life and the way that you're trying to set your thing up. You can't let, I don't want to say this, you can't let your love life run over into your money life until you get better settled, better grounded, maybe even the other person getting better settled and better grounded. You can't deal with somebody if their stuff is not together, and you certainly can't deal with somebody if your stuff is not together. So it's not personal. Don't make it personal. It's your money, and this is how this is coming back about your money. So it shouldn't be personal. I'm just saying, there's emotions. You're dealing with cash and credit and how you pay your bills. The love should just be flying right the hell out the window, because you can't pay your bills with no love. So separation, that's what I'm hearing. It's not personal. You just need to make it separate so you don't run into the types of problems you may be running into now. Claim your boundaries. Damn it. Claim your boundaries. Especially where love is concerned, and especially where love and money is concerned. Claim your boundaries. We're not going to discuss this, especially if you're not living with a person. You're just dating and they still seem to be trying to have their hand out or suck you dry. Claim your boundaries. And when you claim your boundaries, everybody else will know to get in where they fit in, if they fit in. I'm just saying. Call your joy guides. There's no sense of walking around looking all sad and shady and shit. Call your joy guides. Find something to be thankful for and happy about every day. If it means you got to read a funny paper, watch a comedian on TV, however that's resonating with you, call on your joy guides. You deserve to laugh and to be happy. Sagittarius, don't act like you don't. Name your higher self. And that would be right here. On top of the hopes and wishes and the light. Name your higher self. Where do you see yourself at the end of this year, the beginning of next year? Just saying. These are your hopes, wishes, and dreams, particularly where love is concerned. And if you don't stand up in your truth, in your own light, then nobody is going to know what you're trying to do. Name your higher self. Claim it. Claim what it is that you want, and then get it. And quit giving it away to everybody else. Ooh, there you go. Learn. Learn what you need to learn. Whatever this situation that some of you are in with romance and your finance, get the lessons out of it, learn them so you don't make the same mistake twice. And that's just really coming back on this, the indecision of, oh, I was going to stay in and I didn't know and I had. You're going to have to make a decision. But in that decision-making process, the lights went out again, you see. You need to learn what you need to learn and move on. Don't stay stuck in this energy, and don't stay stuck in the middle of the road. Learn what you need to learn and move on. At the end of all of this, feed your spirit. And when you feed your spirit, it becomes very easy to get that third eye intuition thing going. But you have to feed your spirit. And this is different for each and every one of us. For me, it's music. That feeds my spirit. I don't care who it is singing, dancing, whatever. But find what feeds your spirit so you can be in tune with who you are and with your intuition so you can make good decisions, particularly about your love life, where your finances are concerned. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I love you. I hope you guys have a happy start to the new year, a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.